Hi, it's Mary Amy, and I'm coming to you live from New York. This is Living in the Light because I'm living the light, and now what I'm doing is I'm bringing light into your lives. I am an intuitive, and I feel like it's my mission to share the information that I have, and so here I am. Today, we're going to cover self love, this big energy shift that we're all feeling, and in part from your higher consciousness and from the solar flares that are hitting the earth, and also about being in the present. Of course, I'm going to do a visualization. Whew. So, yesterday, if you joined me, I spoke about symbols, and I had looked for this yesterday, and these are symbols of good luck. So I wanted to just remind you about symbols, about good and evil symbols that are out in the public, and we see it. It could be someone's logo, it could be a representation, a symbol of whatever that entity is. So just be aware of symbols. I mean, these are all symbols of good luck, right? And ladybugs and coins and an acorn, and those are symbols of good luck. That's good, right? And we like that. Just be wary of symbols that might represent evil, because they are out there, and let's try to balance ourselves and make sure that our decisions fit who we are. And there might be some kind of hidden agenda in some evil symbols, so just be aware. And I know that we're flushing out a lot of the darkness that's on the earth right now, and so I want to tell you that last night I had this dream, and I think that it is relevant to what I'm talking about right now, which is this shift. We're gonna let's get right into that shift. There's definitely a shift going on this planet Earth, and some people have an agenda, and some businesses have an agenda, and until now, it didn't rise to the surface as much. And it's very apparent that some individuals are interested in uh, going in a certain direction. And I've been living kind of in a bubble, so I see things from more of an optimistic perspective. The glass is half full, always. And I think I'm here to create more balance. And look, whatever it is that you're going through, or whatever it is someone else is going through, if it's negative, we all have times that are rough. I'm not saying that. I mean, I've had rough times, but it's about creating a balance energetically, about positive and negative, yin and yang. And so I think I'm here to kind of be a point of, let's look at everything in a more positive perspective. Like, I'm sending you love. And why is that? Because I have so much love that's in my heart, that I'm hoping that I will impress upon you how you can find love in your heart, and you can find light in your heart. And it does exist, it's inside of you. And sometimes it's all covered up because we have difficult situations that we go through while we're living here and from the time we're born. And it, I don't think tragedy escapes anyone. And it creates a trauma. So my message is basically that you can be fulfilled, you can be happy, you can be joyful. You just have to uncover the beautiful glowing light that's in your heart. So last night, my dream uh, came on the tail end of what I experienced yesterday. I went to the beach towards the end of the day, and usually I get alerts inside of myself when to leave situations. And even if whoever I'm with is not ready to go, I know when I'm ready to go. And it's almost like I am giving myself an alert about danger or something that's not good. And it look, that really happens, the danger part. But yesterday was so strange. I'm on the beach and everything's fine, and I got the inclination, go, time to leave, time to leave. And I didn't listen. And then all of a sudden I kind of felt like some real strange energetic shift, and I kind of got scared. And I don't get scared like that. And I said, I gotta go home. Something's gonna happen. I gotta go home. And so I left, and everything just seemed very loud. My sensories got very loud, and I came home, and everything just seemed pretty normal when I got home. And so I went to sleep, and then I had this dream, and everything in my life that I was searching for came true in my dream last night. It's like everything was behind me. And I speak about leaving it behind you, right? And so living in the moment is about letting go of the past and leaving thoughts. So last night in my dream, there was definitely a shift. And I think that that shift is taking place on Earth because I have premonitions about what's going on the planet. And I think we've hit a place that we can all say is turning into heaven on earth. Now, I'm not stating that there aren't situations that are going on that are difficult for some people, and it seems really scary. But it's perspective. And so we are sovereign. We can decide what we want to do. We can make a choice. We don't have to let evil into our lives. We can ask for good. We can be patient. So in the last, I guess it's been the last four months, there's been all of these solar flares that are coming onto the earth that is bringing light. And we're supposed to have what's called the solar flash, the great solar flash, the grand solar flash. And that's supposed to be this light that comes onto the earth that blinds you, that awakens every soul on earth. And so everything dark and negative will leave, and you will have a choice to which timeline you would like to go to. Now, I already feel like I've already made the choice. I want to go to a higher timeline. I'm on my way, or I am at 5D. The earth right now, the linear earth, the matrix, has been existing in 3D. It's pretty dark, and it's low vibrational, non-virtuous. 5D, 4D, and 5D is raising your vibration. And I'm here discussing how to raise your vibration, which is through love. Number one, love. And maybe it sounds corny and silly to some of you, but the takeaway is that I'm saying love wins. It's all about love. So this energetic shift that you're feeling, it might come through as chaotic. Some of the situations that are going on are just seem bizarre. Like, how is that even happening? In different countries or in different states. It might be some of your decision making. You have to make a certain decision. But it's come to pass now that it's now hit. It's now hit. The shift has come. So there's going to be more light. There's going to be more positivity. There's going to be more hope and joy. And it is there. We were raised with a lot of systems that were designed to keep us enslaved and to keep us from prospering. We have what's called free will. We can choose. We can choose whatever we want. We have free will. So this energetic shift that's happening on this earth right now is for goodness. It's light. It's goodness. The spiritual battle is basically over, and we've won. Good has won. Angelic forces have helped us. God, higher beings, and light. So I'm going to just go into self-love, okay? And then we're going to get on to living in the present. So, self-love. Now, sounds like, oh, what's self-love? How do you reach self-love? And basically, it's about knowing that you're worthy. And I know that you're worthy. So sometimes self-love and self-worth are tangled up because maybe you were criticized about something, you held on to something, and you said, I'm not good enough, I'm not good enough. I have shame about something in your life or you. And it's about let's shift your perspective. Let me tell you that you're worthy. And everything is perspective. If you just are worried about yourself, taking care of yourself, you can only shift what's going on here. You can't shift what's going on out there. That's out of your control. You can only control yourself. So let's just talk about self-love. So it's about caring for your well-being and your happiness, and it's about taking care of your needs. Okay, so we're going to bring acceptance, awareness to the original nature of your true self. So my first suggestion is going to be about creating boundaries. So we're going to have boundaries around ourselves, right? It's going to be 6 to 12 inches from yourself. And this is a physical boundary. And we're going to create a physical boundary because sometimes we let people and situations emotionally and physically into our space and we don't feel comfortable and we don't know how to say no. So we're going to create an invisible line 6 to 12 inches from your being all around you. And so you're going to imagine that. So when you're in situations, people won't know why, but they're not going to entertain coming into your space. And that's going to be the first step. And look, what happens is as soon as you do this, then eventually it just takes. So you don't have to think about it all the time. It's already happening. So we want to emotionally and physically and spiritually protect ourselves from others who might not be in our best interests, right? So that's the first step of self-love, is creating a boundary, creating boundaries, specific boundaries. You can say no. I know we love to say yes, but we can say no sometimes. No, I need more time. No, I need my space. Okay, now one sure way to figure out how you feel about self-love is to look in the mirror and say, I love myself, I accept myself. If you can't say, I love myself, I accept myself, and you feel uncomfortable saying that, then let's bring you to self-love. So you're going to tune into your heart and you're going to tell yourself you love yourself. You can say it out loud. It doesn't have to just be a thought. You can say, I love myself. I love myself. Because self-love creates service to others. You can't love others until you love yourself. Okay, so then let's acknowledge what's really important is acknowledging your personal talents and attributes. And what I mean by that is, you might say, well, I don't have any talents. I'm not good at anything. But you are. Everyone's good at something. Everyone has a special talent. Everyone is special in their own right. Maybe it's physically. Maybe you're physically, you say, I want you to list 3 things. 3 things. You have 3 things about you. I know you do. You have 3 things about you that are special and original and authentic because you're authentic. There's no one else like you. So come up with 3. Maybe it's going to be something like you say, I have the most beautiful eyes because of the shape or the colors. Maybe it's your hair. Maybe it's that you have a special skill, like you're great at a sport or maybe you're amazing at chess. Maybe you're great at puzzles. Maybe you're an exceptional business person and salesperson. Maybe you're great. There's so many things that you could be great at. So I'd like you to list 3, and that's good. It's a reminder for you, and it brings self-love because sometimes to acknowledge ourselves, just you don't have to have someone else outside of you acknowledge. You acknowledge yourself. how special you are. I know you're special. So sometimes we get lost. Yesterday I mentioned how I had a rough patch and I went down to the boardwalk so that I could kind of figure out what was going on. And I was overwhelmed and I didn't know why. I think it was a lot of energies coming at me. And also, I had a lot of goals that I was trying to reach. And I felt overwhelmed, like we all do it sometimes. So my thoughts were looping, looping, looping. I couldn't ground myself. Yesterday, I spoke about grounding yourself, about grabbing your knees, about imagining your feet firmly planted in the earth's surface. By grounding ourselves like we're the roots of a tree. Stand by a beautiful, healthy, strong tree. Its energy field is very powerful. It will ground you. So I couldn't ground myself. I couldn't figure it out. I was imagining my feet in the ground and I said, oh, I always say this, it's not working. And so I went down to the boardwalk and then I kind of went back in my mind and I said, what do I say to others? I forgot. I said, live in the present because everything is too much. So I'm just going to focus on what's going on right now. Here I am living in the present and I'm outside and I just thought about what's going on right here. And really what happened, as soon as I said living in the present, I was letting go of the past. I was leaving old thoughts. I was detaching myself from whatever was bothering me and I was freeing up my energy. And then I immediately was grounded. So I felt better. I brought my attention to the here and now. Because sometimes when we project into the future, we are trying to control outcomes. We're trying to say, if we have a checklist, right? So we have a checklist of whatever it is. It could be related to something that you have to do, a task. Maybe it's about work. Whatever it is, it becomes overwhelming. And you start to control and you're really just going through each item. You're not even living in the present. There's so much that we can experience in the present. This morning, I can tell you, basically, I only got on here at noon. It was actually 12:15 because it was out of my control. I had a couple of friends call me and I never get to speak to them. And I thought, I can't stop. I have to talk to them. So live in the present. Sometimes it throws you off, but it actually will bring you back to yourself. And let's have gratitude and be thankful for this minute, this hour, this day, that we're breathing, that we're alive in this beautiful planet Earth. And let's call it Gaia now, right? We're headed to 5D, 4D, 5D, 6D, 7D, another dimension, a beautiful heaven on earth, the golden age, right? And when we live in the present, and we embrace our fears, we're brave and courageous, good things will happen. Let's not run from anything. Let's just go up to it and say, what is this? And let's deal with it. So back to self-love. I just want to remind you that what self-love does. Self-love brings you to a higher vibration, a higher consciousness. What is that? If you don't understand what that means, higher vibration. So everything has a vibration. So every person that you encounter, every living thing has a vibration. And it's like attracts like. So, for example, you go to a party, you go out into the public, and let's do an experiment. See who you attract, who comes to you. And that will give you an idea about what your vibration is. Now, maybe someone's coming to you because they sense that you have a higher vibration. Higher vibration is emotions like joy, love, kindness, compassion. That's higher vibration. And when you reach a certain vibration, sometimes people actually don't even see you anymore because they're coming from a lower vibration. So you want to raise your vibration to a higher frequency so that you can ascend. And when you ascend, you bring love and good luck and opportunities into your life. If you get stuck in lower vibration, can you leave that? Yeah, that's what we're here for. We're we're creating a circle of light. You and I, we are connecting a circle of light. Me to you, and you to someone else, and someone else, and someone else. Because circles are very powerful. Circles are wholeness. Circles are God. Circles are oneness. So when we create a higher vibration, a higher frequency, we raise it because we're going to love, going to love. Can you be at love 100%? No. Can you try to? Yes. The more you do it, the more you are capable of staying in a higher vibration. And with that, whatever you want, you can manifest. More joy, more love, more hope, more light. Lower vibration would be you notice those people. The people that are full of drama, those are lower vibration. Someone who is constantly saying hateful things, they're mean, they're angry. But this is constant. I'm not saying once in a while you get angry. I think anger is good to express yourself, not at someone, but to let it out. If you're upset, I used to hold in all my anger. I used to think it was a good thing. Okay, compress it, push it down. But where did it go? It was still inside of me. So we want to embrace all of our emotions, and we want to become multidimensional beings of light. We're uncovering the authentic version of ourselves, and we're guiding ourselves to our fullest potential. Now, we can do that through dreams. I mentioned dreams yesterday. So here's a picture, and these are some common dreams. So maybe you're being chased. Now, that was something very common for me, dreams. There's two types of dreams. Okay, you might have recurring dreams, which revisit the same subject. And actually you think, oh, it's a recurring dream. It's the same subject. It's going to be the same dream. But if you pay attention, like I mentioned, it's not the same dream. It's a continuation, like an episodic show. So pay attention. There's details. Pay attention in dreams to, numbers, pieces of paper that have something written on them, symbols. Look in your dreams for what people are saying. There's something there. There's messages. Nothing is random. Okay. So there might be a similar theme, and that's something that you have to uncover in yourself. Our dreams are our unconscious giving us messages, signs, and symbols. So here we go. So maybe being chased, maybe you're chased, being naked, flying, losing your teeth, failing a test. So there's some common dream themes, right? Now, there's fears. Fears might come up. So stop right there and don't run anymore. And whatever the fear is, entertain it. Say, what is this? There's something there for you to uncover. Think of every day as an adventure. Every moment. We're in this present moment together, and this is an adventure. I'm with you. Write something to me if you'd like. I'd love to hear that. And then I also mentioned, you might end up after a while, if you ask yourself, I want to remember my dreams, and you start writing them down, you might begin to get premonition dreams. That's what happens to me. I'll find out about someone. I don't even have to spend time with them. I just meet someone. If they touch me physically, hug me, shake my hand, I'll have a dream about them. So who knows what could happen, right? Now, dream work before you go to sleep. Suggest to yourself an objective to create an alternate outcome. And you know what can happen? Sometimes we can solve problems in our dreams, right? Maybe it's a release dream. Maybe someone visits you who's passed and they're here to give you a message. And maybe you'll enter an astral realm in your dreams, and you'll meet complete strangers and they'll give you information, or maybe you'll meet them today, and in a month or 2 years in person you'll see them. It's very exciting. So be aware again of details, locations, information, numbers in your dreams. Very significant. I'm telling you, I've been writing my dreams down, I guess, for the last 6 years. and I don't really go back to them and look at them. And sometimes it's great because I would have the same people coming through in my dreams, right? And eventually, what would happen is I would go through that in my real life, and or this is, I think of this as my real life, right? There's a lot of aspects of me. Okay, so anything. Let's see. Living in the present, I'm reminding you, let's live in the present moment. Here we are together in the present moment. I'm in New York. I don't know where you are, but I'm here for you. I love you. I'm hoping you're having a good day. And if you're not, let's find our self-love. Let's bring you to a higher frequency, a higher consciousness. Because as we raise our love in ourselves, we reach a higher consciousness. How can we do that? We're going to do that right now with a visualization. I spoke about meditation, and I find it very valuable to start with meditation. It's about breathing. So let's try together to do this. Let's do a visualization. So what is a visualization? A visualization is guided mental imagery in your mind's eye. So what ends up happening when you do a meditation is that you're expanding your mind. You're making room. You think, oh, there's no room. I'm all blocked up, right? We can become blocked in our bodies because of our mind. We can become sick in our bodies because of our mind. If we don't expand our imagination and our awareness, we will become sick. Why is that? Because we're running. We're overwhelmed. We have looping thoughts. So I'm saying, let's just try to relax our mind. We're going to have some stillness and peace together. Okay? So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to close your eyes, and I would like you to relax. So to experience a visualization, which is visual guided imagery, it's a positive way to create anything you want at home, at work, or in relationships. So this will help you in every aspect of your life. And maybe what will happen is when you close to the outside world and you tune inward and you have stillness and peace, you're going to discover a memory that you forgot. Maybe something will jiggle inside of your brain, and you will head into a different direction. Maybe something that you forgot that you loved, you're going to start to do. It will bring you to your highest potential. So during a visualization, using all your senses to associate with emotions of joy, your visualization starts now. Blessings. Our intention today is to wake up in the mornings and immediately connect to an optimistic perspective. So let's realize beginning your day, I'd like you to find a quiet space, sit or lay down comfortably. So begin to relax your body and your mind. So I'd like you to breathe out old energy. Let's breathe it out. If you need to speak it out, I want you to be comfortable with your eyes closed. And we're going to do this together, and we're going to create positive energy in your life together. So I'd like you to deeply breathe, inhale and exhale 3 times. And we're going to do that together. Okay? So as we do that, we're going to try to continue to relax. So we're going to breathe in and breathe out 3 times. So let's do that together. Okay, now I'm hoping that you have more relaxation running through your body, and now I'd like you to scan your body for tension. So you might want to imagine from the top of your head, your crown chakra, to the tip of your toes, you're fully relaxed. If you need to tense up your body and release, that might help you. So as you scan your body for stress or tension, I'd like you to breathe out and try to have just a natural rhythm of breathing. So we're going to internally let go of our past and any energies before this moment. So we're going to let those go. They're behind us. We're leaving that. Now I'd like you to imagine yourself in your brain. Okay? So you're in your brain, and whatever that means for you, you're in your brain. And in your brain, you see a small ball of light. This ball of light is white. Now it's the size of a coin. It's glowing, and it's releasing sparks inside of your brain. It's glistening and it's spinning, and this ball of golden white light is spinning clockwise. And as it spins, it releases these sparks in your brain, and you can see it. And as it releases the sparks, it begins to grow larger. It's going to spin 3 times clockwise. Okay, it's spinning. And it's expanding inside of your brain. And now it's going to spin counterclockwise 3 times. And again, it's expanding, and its sparks of light are filling your brain with light. It's glistening and spinning. This beautiful luminous ball of light is expanding bigger and bigger, and you feel a mental release. Thoughts of fear and disappointment and shame are going to leave you. You're letting them go. You're allowing this ball of light to release any disappointment, sadness, shame. It's leaving your mind. And as this ball of light continues to expand, you're going to breathe out your thoughts. Now, if you have to speak any words, you feel comfortable doing that, that's fine, do that. And as it continues to expand, you're going to allow the last disappointment of your life to leave you. It's leaving you. Anything that the one disappointment that was in your life is now left you. It's leaving your brain, it's leaving your being, and the light is taking over. And now you're going to replace that disappointment with a thought of light and the desire that you have for your future. Something that you wanted in your future, that you've wanted and you desired, you're going to put it in your brain, and you're going to leave that thought, whatever that is that you want, in your brain. Now the ball of light is going to move clockwise, and it's traveling through your head, and it's growing larger and bigger and moving to your heart. And the ball of light is going to move, and it's expanding, and it's moving to your heart, and it's spinning 1, 2, 3 clockwise. And it's larger, and you become more sensitive and more aware. You sense love in your heart, and you breathe out anything negative, any pain, any hurt, any anger, any hate, shame. It's gonna leave you. There's no more negative energy inside of your heart. It's gone. And you feel this huge ball of light, and it's completely filling every part of you, every part of your body. It's touching your bones, your flesh, your organs, and you're embracing this, and you've replaced everything negative with hope and desire and wishes. Your mind, your body, and your spirit are calm, and they're peaceful now, and you have strong boundaries, and you're keeping outside negative energies away. I'd like you to stay in that moment, have that peace, that serenity, have some harmony. You're filled with wishes and hope and desires. I'm going to count backwards to 1, and you'll open your eyes. 3, 2, 1. Thank you for joining us. So I feel that visualizations do help us expand our hearts, expand our awareness. It brings stillness and light and peace into our being. Is it forever? Not at first, it is. It's not at first forever, it's temporary. But the more that you do this, the more that you can actually have a comparison. You can compare how you felt after. And you can go back to this. If you want to go back to this, I do visualizations most every video. You can go back to this if you need this. Okay? So thank you for joining. I'd like to remind you about virtuous and non-virtuous. So virtuous is creates happiness and hope inside of you, and non-virtuous creates suffering. So non-virtuous actions are actions that hurt others. Maybe they're actions that hurt yourself. You sabotage yourself. Those are non-virtuous, and those create actual low vibrational energies. Virtuous, which is compassion and service to others and kindness, those create happiness. Okay, I feel like we're at the end of our video today. It's a little bit shorter than normal because I guess, I don't know, it just is. Okay, before I go, I want to remind you, light on the horizon, good things are coming. And what does that mean? Beyond our sight, there is hope, and a difficult situation will improve. So what I see, people say, what does that even mean? Well, I visualize what I see during a sunrise. And a sunrise is magnificent. It's the beginning of the day. It brings hope. If you can set an alarm clock and watch a sunrise, it touches your heart. It cracks you open. It reveals your truest self. It sparks a light inside of you. So what do I see? I see a horizon line, and I see the sun coming up. It's like I memorized it. And then all the beautiful colors. And every day, a sunrise is different. That's what's exciting. You don't know what you're going to get. And by where I live by a boardwalk, there's water, and then there's the sunrise. And so I see through this rectangle, I see a sunrise. So I remind you, a sunrise is good things can happen. It's good luck. Your life will improve. It's all up here. It's your perspective. It's your thoughts, your words, and your actions. If you have alignment, positive thoughts, positive words, positive actions, it's alignment. You know, our thoughts are very powerful, right? They're energy. Everything is energy, but our thoughts are energy. And that's why I say, when you want to manifest something in your life, you don't share that with others, because their thoughts might be negative, and they might not have the intention of being negative, but they can be negative to your whatever you're trying to manifest, your desires. And I spoke about manifesting. There's 3 steps to manifesting. First, you write it down. Whatever it is that you want, you don't share it with anyone. No one, just yourself. You don't have to ask anyone permission. You are deciding what you want in your life. Whatever you want, your goals, your desires, you're entitled to. You're allowed to want and wish for and be whoever you want. You can uncover who you really are. You can create a whole new life through your thoughts by manifesting. So first you write it down on a piece of paper. Write it down on a piece of paper and you put it in your sock drawer. You never tell anyone. The second step to manifesting is to close your eyes and to imagine, to visualize yourself having whatever it is that you want. Details through all your senses. So really see it inside your mind. Really see whatever it is you want. Now, if you can reach joy, you can manifest it. The universe will bring it to you. If you can't manifest joy, you have a blockage. There's something blocking you from your destiny, from whatever it is you desire. But you can shift that blockage away. You just have to uncover what it is. Maybe it's someone told you at one point, you can't have that. You can't be that. Ha 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 ha. And that was because maybe they were jealous. Maybe they didn't want good things for you. And maybe they didn't consider that they could do it, so they don't think you can do it. But you can. You can do whatever you want. You can create the whatever world you want. It's all perspective. So 2 is visualize. And you have to get to joy. So you have to imagine it and have joy. 3 is you're going to talk about it as if you already have it. So whatever it is, you're going to say, my or I am, like you already have it. Like it already exists in your life. Make it be real. So those are the 3 steps to manifesting. I want good things for you. I know good things are coming your way. There's this huge energetic shift, right? The world has changed and everything dark has surfaced and we can see it. We're looking right at it. We can see the darkness and the darkness is telling us all about it. Don't disregard that. People tell you ahead of time what they're going to do. Give people a moment. I say this to my friends. I say, when you meet someone new, they will tell you exactly what they're going to do. So listen to them. Listen to all the darkness that's come out on the earth recently. And listen, that is true. Don't disregard it. Everything and every decision matters. So pay attention. But the good news is the darkness is getting shifted away. It's getting sent away. Evil and negativity are getting sent away because we've reached a higher consciousness, a collective. We have oneness. We have a circle of light. I'm here, you're here, that person, that person, that person. That's my puppy dog. She's right behind us. Elsa. Elsa, you saying hi? You want to join in? Do you see Elsa now? She's a Havanese. So just know that good things are coming for you. It's all thoughts. Thoughts, words, and actions. Be positive. You can have whatever you want. You can manifest it. Have self-love. Go to your heart. If you're having a rough patch, ask yourself, what's wrong? What's wrong? Because your heart will tell you. You know what's wrong. You don't have to ask anyone else. You have all the answers inside of you. It's just about discovering your authentic self. That's it. Uncovering the beautiful glowing light that's in your heart. Go to yourself and say, what's wrong? Or maybe you're happy. Maybe everything's great. And we're really connecting then because we have the same vibration. So I'm hoping that you have a wonderful day. We're heading to the end of the week, the work week. Tomorrow's Friday. And I'll be back again tomorrow. You can find me on maryamyofficial.com. I'm also on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. But I'm really here for you. I'm here for you, and I'm here to tell you that you can be happier and you can be more loving. It's just about uncovering the beautiful glowing light that's in your heart. Spark the light. Spark the light. Live in the present. What are you going to do that's fabulous today? What am I going to do? You asking me? Something fabulous? I know I have to send out some emails. Something fabulous? I'm probably going to, I don't know yet. It's an adventure. But something fabulous will happen to me today. Maybe I'll have an incredible divine vision. Maybe I'll see the sunset today. That's going to make me have a fabulous day. So I'm going to remind you again to write in your dream journals. Keep track of your dreams. Love is out there for you. I love you. I'm sending you light and I'm sending you love. So I'm spinning the light and you're right here in the middle of the light and I'm spinning it clockwise. And then I'm sending it, spinning it counterclockwise. And I'm letting out anything. And I'm sending you love and light. And I'm hoping that you have a wonderful, wonderful, beautiful day. Be well. I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be before 12:15. I love you all. Bye.